I woke up to the sound of my phone vibrating on the nightstand. It was 2:43 in the morning. A soft blue light glowed against the wall. I rubbed my eyes, half asleep, and saw a message that changed everything. The text came from Emily, my wife, or at least she had been until that moment. It said, "Just married Daniel in Vegas. You were always weak. Your boring little life is yours again. Enjoy it." Attached was a picture of her, wearing a cheap white dress under neon lights, a man beside her, holding her hand, a paper certificate flashing in front of the camera. I stared at the screen for a few seconds, the words swimming in and out of focus. I did not feel anger, not even sadness, just an odd calm, a cold clarity, as if my mind had stepped outside my body and begun taking notes. I typed back one word, "Cool." Then I placed the phone face down and sat in silence. For years I had watched the small signs: Emily coming home late from the office, her sudden obsession with perfume, her new laughter that did not sound like mine. I ignored it because I wanted peace, because I believed people come back when they lose themselves for a while. But this was not coming back. This was burning the bridge while laughing at the smoke. By 3:10 a.m. I was already at my laptop. I opened our accounts. Every card she had was under mine. Every password she knew was one I created. I began closing doors. Credit card removed. Online banking changed. Emails locked down. Utilities reset. I even called a locksmith who answered with a sleepy voice and said he could be there by 4. He came at 4:05, a tall man in a gray jacket. He worked quickly and quietly, the sound of metal echoing through the still night. By 4:45 every lock was new. I changed the garage code too. He left and I thanked him with a firm handshake. Worth every dollar. At 5 I went back to bed. The sheets smelled like her shampoo, but I felt nothing now. Just the stillness of a man who has already lost everything and realized he can still breathe. At 8 the pounding began. 2 police officers stood outside when I opened the door. One older, one young. The older one spoke first. "Sir, we got a call about a domestic dispute. Your wife says you locked her out of the house." I smiled slightly and held up my phone. "She is not my wife. She married another man about 5 hours ago in Las Vegas." The younger officer tried not to laugh. The older one read the text and raised an eyebrow. "She says you took her belongings and money." "Officers, this house was purchased 3 years before our marriage. The accounts are in my name. She was only an authorized user. I have touched none of her personal things." They confirmed the message, checked the timestamp, and the older officer sighed into his radio. "Ma'am, you need to speak with a lawyer. He is within his rights to refuse entry if you married someone else." A distorted scream came through the radio. They thanked me and left. I promised her things would be ready for pickup. By noon I had boxed her clothes, her books, her hairdryer, the framed photos she never hung properly, all of it stacked neatly in the garage. Order where chaos used to live. At 2 she arrived. Emily, Daniel, her mother Carol, and her younger brother Ryan. Daniel looked like he wanted to be anywhere else. She looked furious. Her mother shouted before even stepping out of the car. "You monster, you ruined her life." I said nothing, just pointed toward the garage. Ryan muttered something under his breath about karma. Daniel kept his head down. Emily stormed toward me. "You can't just erase me. You can't take everything. You erased yourself," I said softly. She tried her card at the U-Haul counter down the street. Declined. Daniel had to pay for the truck. His face turned pale. The honeymoon glow had already burned out. Later that day I called my lawyer, a calm man named Harris. He chuckled when I explained. "She literally sent you evidence of bigamy." He said, "That's going to be the shortest divorce hearing in history." A few days passed. Then the storm arrived online. Emily posted on every platform she could find, claiming I was a manipulative narcissist, that I controlled her, that she had escaped a loveless prison. Her family shared every post. Some mutual friends believed her at first. I didn't fight back publicly, not yet, but my friend Jack did. He was our group's quiet genius. He managed to recover deleted messages between her and Daniel. They went back more than a year. Dozens of them. Her bragging about how she was playing the long game, saving money behind my back, waiting for the perfect moment to leave with everything. My favorite message read, "He's so naive. I've been moving money from our grocery account. I'll have enough soon for our new life. For my dream wedding with you." Jack sent me the screenshots. I posted them quietly. No words, no captions, just the truth. Her story collapsed overnight. People who had supported her started deleting their comments. Daniel deleted his account entirely. Her mother called me a villain again, but her voice lacked conviction now. Then came the chaos. She tried to break into the house at 3 a.m. My new cameras caught everything. She shouted about her grandmother's jewelry. Her grandmother was alive and wearing it last Sunday. Next day she claimed I killed her cat. We never had a cat. I'm allergic. She called my boss saying I harassed her. He already knew the story and told her never to contact the company again. The final straw came when Daniel's mother called me, her voice dripping with politeness. She asked if I could be a gentleman, take Emily back, because Daniel couldn't handle the financial pressure. Marriage is about forgiveness, she said. I asked, "You mean I should take back the woman who married another man so your son doesn't have to deal with the fallout. There was silence. Then, you sound selfish when you say it like that. I hung up. That night Emily texted from an unknown number. You ruined my life, Ethan. I hope you're proud. I replied, I am. Then I blocked her again. A week later, the divorce hearing arrived. She entered the courtroom wearing a white dress, like a ghost clinging to a fantasy. The judge looked at her, then at me, then at the paperwork. Her lawyer claimed she had been under emotional duress, that Daniel manipulated her. The judge asked, so she married another man against her will? The lawyer hesitated. My lawyer Harris stood. Your Honor, we have 70 pages of messages showing her planning this for over a year. The judge read them slowly. His face changed from neutral to disgusted to faintly amused. He looked at her. Did you write? And I quote, can't wait to see his stupid face when I take him for everything. She turned red. That was out of context. He said dryly, what context makes that better? Silence. The divorce was granted. She kept her car, her clothes, nothing else. She was ordered to pay 6 months of alimony for the certification course I funded last year. $500 a month. A small number, but her rage made it priceless. Outside the courthouse her mother shouted. Her brother tried to calm her. Daniel's mother arrived, then got into a shouting match with Carol. Someone threw coffee. Security intervened. The chaos played like a low-budget drama I no longer starred in. Daniel wasn't even there. Apparently he had left her for a bartender he met at the casino after their wedding night. She collapsed crying in the parking lot. Not gentle tears, but raw ugly sobbing that came from somewhere deep and empty. Ryan helped her up quietly. Even he looked tired. Months later, I heard she moved back with her parents. Daniel got engaged again. Their company fired both for violating policy. Her mother was banned from 2 cafes after arguing with baristas. Her brother stopped speaking to her entirely. As for me, I sold the house, moved to a downtown apartment with wide windows and silence. The air feels lighter now. I started going to the gym again. Met someone there named Claire. She knows the story. Finds it darkly funny. Sometimes she brings me coffee with my name written as, not Daniel. My lawyer framed a copy of the Vegas marriage license Emily texted me that night. It hangs in his office, labeled, case closed. When people ask if I regret being cold, I say no. She chose her path. She played a cruel game and lost on her own rules. The only thing I regret is not noticing the signs earlier. The way she laughed at her ex for changing his passwords. The way she mocked loyalty while demanding it. Now I wake each morning with quiet peace. No more shouting. No more suspicion. Just sunlight across a calm room. Sometimes I think about that single word I sent her that night. It was the most honest thing I ever said. Cool.